Hey everyone, welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittney Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, where I empower women to break free of the fear that stops them from shining their light and spreading their sparkle magic. Today I'm excited to join you because we've got a full moon this weekend, and that means we are on the rise to release. It's in Virgo, so it's going to be a lot of grounding, a lot of detoxing and decluttering. I don't know if you guys are feeling like the spring vibes are starting to come around the corner. At least, hey, now that it's not Snowmageddon in Texas anymore, it's 75 degrees and the daffodils are actually blooming at my mom's house. So it kind of feels like spring is happening, even though we just froze our asses off in -degree weather, which I've never seen in my life. But it feels like this new energy is happening. We've got to first clear away all the clutter, all the old. So if you've been going through old clothes or clearing out your house, all the old drawers, if you've been organizing your finances, you know, we just finished Mercury retrograde, it went direct. So a lot of the revisions, revising, replanning, restructuring, all of that is really coming to fruition. And this full moon in Virgo is gonna allow us to release everything that came up during the retrograde for it to be purged and fully let go of in our life. So if you're tuning in and you're like, I feel this energy, say hello in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from, and is this your first time tuning in? Also, quick announcement, if you are ready for a release and you're like, oh my God, I need this in my life, I will be doing a free live virtual goddess gathering, full moon release ritual and guided meditation on Saturday night. So instead of going to the bar, come hang out with us in Zoom and we will do a fire release ritual to let go of all the heaviness, the stress, the drama, the BS that feels like it's weighing you down and suffocating you. So if you are interested, be sure to leave a comment below or shoot me a DM to get that link. I have it posted in a few places. We've got an event inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, and I've got the link in my bio for Instagram. So be sure to check that out, sign up. There's only available spots for 100 people live. So if you've signed up for the link, be sure to get there early or on time so that you make sure you get a spot. You know I will be there. Hey Carrie, it's so good to see you. Hello, my first time. I'm from Michigan. I'm just getting into all this stuff and I'm so excited. Sparkle Magic to Miss Bella, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey Ryan, hey Aaron, it's so good to see everyone. And first of all, before we dive in, I'm gonna shuffle some cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle. I just wanna say thank you. Thank you so much for your love, your support, everyone checking in. And guys, this was Mercury retrograde at its finest. On Sunday night, I got home from staying the night at my parents' house, and I actually just got home again from staying the night over there. I feel like I'm going back to high school, like staying in my old room with my husband, and like we can actually have sex and not get in trouble. Like, it's kind of crazy. But after Sunday night, I came home, I was so upset. I just was crying and finally had that grieving moment where it hit me like shit, like this is really about to happen. My dad's about to pass. And I wrote a little message inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, and autocorrect wrote crossed the rainbow bridge instead of send love to my dad as he crosses the rainbow bridge. So I woke up on Monday to loads of texts and messages and DMs saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry for your loss, so sorry. And I'm like, what? He died? What the fuck? What happened? I didn't even know. And then I realized it was autocorrect. And I was too grief-stricken to even go back and look or change it. So it is updated. He is still alive and breathing. Thank you guys so much for checking in. It is really crazy to be planning all these big, massive changes in my business, but in my personal life, you know, things are really hard for my family. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for the love and support. You guys are amazing. Okay, watching from Oklahoma, what? All right, I'm gonna grab the Shine from the Inside Oracle. Also, I do have a quick celebration for you guys I want to share. Okay, if you guys have been following me for a while, back in October, you guys know for our 10-year wedding anniversary, we went to Aspen, Colorado. I scoured all of Instagram to find the perfect Colorado photographer, and her name is JC. She took those beautiful photos of us in the mountains, and guess what, y'all? I got her to agree, not that I had to try hard, but I reached out to her yesterday, we had a phone chat, and she said yes to coming to the Goddess Retreat in Copper Mountain to photograph and film the entire event so that we'll actually have legit ass photos and videos to show you guys the magic that happens in these 5-day transformational Goddess Retreats. So I'm beyond excited. So with that, let's kick off this reading with some positivity. I want you to drop your celebration for the week in the comments below. Let me know what we're celebrating. Hello, Miss Jade, you made it! Woo woo! sending you love and light. Thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. Okay, let me just catch up with everyone's comments in the Shine Tribe. I would love the link. Okay, I will come back and share that link with you guys when we close off of here. All right, Shine from the Inside Oracle. How many of you guys have never seen this deck yet? This is my little baby, my first Oracle deck ever created, all about self-love, empowerment, and breaking through fear that stops you from allowing your sparkle magic to shine. Okay, so exciting. I bought my plane ticket last night for the retreat. Woo woo! Carrie, I'm so excited. 2 retreats in a row. I am so thankful that you'll be there. I'm just, oh, it's so cool to, when you find your like-minded sisterhood, it is like so fun and so easy. And I spent my entire life looking for that lifelong sisterhood of people who just got me. And you know, it didn't happen in my backyard, y'all. I grew up in Farmersville, Texas. So I had to find it online, and you'll be surprised. There's actually amazing people surrounding you, but they're all hiding. So I'm so grateful for everyone who's joined the Shine Tribe and who has come to the events, who has shared in the Goddess Gatherings and my free virtual events. You guys are amazing. I love my community so much. I lost 5 pounds as my celebration. Yes, girl, congratulations. Sparkle Magic, how do you feel? I bet that feels so good. All right, any other celebrations you guys want to share? I'm gonna clear the deck and ask for a message that we need to release. Like, since we're in a full moon week, we just finished the Mercury retrograde, and I don't know if it guys affected you, but whew, it was intense over here. Redoing things, my internet didn't work, my website didn't work, my passwords didn't work. I had to resend 2 weeks worth of emails because I didn't know that they weren't sending and just going into junk or whatever. Like, oh my gosh, it's so many crazy things. We had to re-back up my computer. I had no space to edit videos, or I couldn't even save a video. I couldn't save Woo Woo Wednesday onto the computer because there was no space. I'm like, crap, like, we need help. Chris is my computer guy. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle with the intention that we allow the message of what we need to release. How can we let go? How can we clear some space with this full moon in Virgo on Saturday, so we can say yes to the new things. A new season is emerging, a new chapter, and it's going to be important for you to let go of what isn't in alignment or working for you, so that you can actually make room for what does. All right, I cleaned and reorganized my bedroom. Feels like a fresh start. Absolutely, like I said, Virgo is all about detox and declutter. So if you are someone who's like, I suck at that, I need help, I actually have a free guidebook called Detox and Declutter. If you want to check it out, you can go to brittneycarmichael.com/detox and download that for free. That'll help you move through a physical and energetic and emotional clearing of sorts, or just come hang out with us on Saturday. I'm looking forward to the full moon ritual with you on Saturday. Hell yes, Lexi. So excited that you're gonna be there. Okay, let's do this. Let me know in the comments if you're ready by saying I'm ready. Yeah, that was a hard retrograde. I told BT last night that I have never had such amazing girlfriends. Yes, Carrie, I felt the same way, and it's so amazing to know that there are other women out there looking for connection and support and sisterhood. So thank you guys for being my amazing, amazing sisterhood. I love you guys so much. Okay, I've been shuffling and nothing's coming up, so let's do this. You guys are ready? All right, maybe it's that. I needed you guys to be ready. All right, ready, let's do it. Whew. What is our message for the week that we need to release, let go of, clear some space to make room for more self-love and self-care? What is out of alignment with our beliefs, our actions? I feel like you wanna come out. Also, here's something exciting. I just stopped by this amazing location in downtown McKinney. If you guys are local, you'll understand. But it's called the Flour Mill, and it's this like huge old processing flour mill where they turned grains into flour, and they've turned it into this amazing event studio space. There's a salon, there's makeup, there's boudoir, there's all these amazing things in this one building. I just got the personal ghost tour of the whole thing. Had to share a little bit about what I was picking up and feeling, because there was definitely some activity in that space, but it was really cool because I think that's a yes for my next in-person goddess gathering. So I know you guys love me doing these virtual because most of you are not local to me. So I'll continue to do virtual goddess gatherings, but now that we've got a space and things are kind of shifting and we can come together again, I will be doing some local goddess gatherings on the full moon in McKinney. So I'm super excited about that. All right, last card, Vegas Shuffle. I do not know how, you got well, I don't know if this is the Vegas Shuffle, or if you mean by this Vegas way, but I just don't have the hands to do that. So I've shuffled like this for 9 years and it has always worked for me, so I'm gonna keep rocking it. That's the cool thing about shuffling. If you guys don't know, I've been working on a secret project. I think I mentioned it last week, Oracle 101, how to use Oracle cards if you're a newbie and how to really commit to your self-care rituals using this magical tool. So one of the lessons I teach inside that course is that there's no wrong way to shuffle. It's just trusting your intuition. And I think that ultimately is trying to decide, you know, am I doing it right? If you're asking yourself that question, then you're not trusting your intuition. All right, 3 cards came up. I wish I lived closer. Oh my God, the cards just fell, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, whew, let's get it together, y'all. I'm a newbie. Oh, yay, McKinney. I love McKinney. Well, are you close? We can come hang out at the Goddess Gatherings in person. I'm gonna be sending her a list of all the full moons moving forward, but this Saturday it will be virtual, so be sure to sign up with the link so you get that special Zoom invite. Okay, you guys are ready? Let's do it. It feels right, you're doing it right. Oh, if you're doing it right, exactly. Okay, first card that came up this week is You Are Pure Magic. This is such a great reminder right now that even though times are changing, things are tough, and we're up-leveling. Collectively, we are all up-leveling, and it's where most people get confused in that shift where they're like, shit, I don't know, I feel like a fraud because I'm moving into this new expanded version of myself. This is a reminder to forget all the drama, forget all the bullshit, and just tune back into the magic, the sparkle magic within, to remind you that you are amazing, that you are here for a reason, and that ultimately nothing can take away your feelings of worth. It's when you give your worth to someone else, or you're looking for your worth in something else, whether it be fucking degrees on the wall, or money in your bank account, or people who love you, or Instagram followers, all of that is fake. It's BS. And this is a reminder to tune back into your worth within. It's figuring out who you are. Aligning your actions with your integrity, having boundaries for yourself. All of this is what makes you magic. You are uniquely authentic, and there is no one here like you, not even if you're an identical twin. You guys have differences in personality. So this is a great reminder that you are pure magic just as you are. You don't need to change. You just have to stop doing what isn't in alignment, and it'll feel like it's flowing and freedom and fun. If you are trying to live up to someone else's expectations or standards, it's always going to be a struggle, and you're always going to feel like you don't fit in or you're not good enough. And that's ultimately why I created my free video series, Awaken Your Authentic Self, because so many women come to me, whether it be in my hair salon or here online, I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like, you know, I'm not worthy enough. And this is exactly the process that I take people through to figure out, who are you? What are your talents and strengths? And most importantly, what are the shitty stories that you're telling yourself? Because that's what's holding you captive. So if you haven't taken Awaken Your Authentic Self, be sure to check that out at brittneycarmichael.com/awaken. Okay, next card. That came up for me too, Pure Magic. Oh, I love it. I'm in Houston. Okay, not too far. I've had girls drive up from Corpus Christi, so it's possible. All right, second card this week is Allow Unlimited Abundance. Yes, please. Who doesn't want to see this card? But most importantly, everyone immediately thinks like money, but that isn't always true. Abundance could be an abundance of everything, an abundance of support, an abundance of love, an abundance of fun and play or free time. A lot of us that are working entrepreneurs, you know, they say you quit your 9-to-5 to work for yourself, 80-hour weeks. It's crazy, and it's true if you don't have good boundaries, if you don't know your worth. This is saying give yourself permission to receive. This is where so many givers and lovers have a hard time. They always want to be the one in the giving position. But karmic laws say as you give, you shall receive, and the truth is we all love to give. And so if we deny other people's gifts of giving, then we are essentially cutting them off from the love that they want to give to us, and it's the same love that we love giving out to everyone else. So it's important to keep that cycle of flow going. So if you're a giver, an overgiver, then give yourself permission to open up and receive. A lot of this card has to do with our mindset of lack, of feeling like the glass is half empty. This is saying there is an abundance of everything, of every resource. Like, I mean, okay, there are some resources that we mine from the planet that are not in abundance. I do get that. But when we're talking about energy and money is energy, and I know that's what a lot of you are wanting more abundance of, then we have to look at it from a different perspective. So this is saying it's time to say, yes, I'm willing, I'm worthy, and I deserve it. So I want you guys to say that to yourself. I am willing, I am worthy, and I'm open to receive abundance. Okay, balance, abundance of balance. Yeah, as a Libra, I am all about making sure, like if I tip a little, I'm like, oh, gotta come back. And you can only know that you're tipping out of balance when you know what those boundaries are on either end of those scales. That video you were featured on was amazing. Oh my gosh, Becca, I showed it to my mom last night, and it's so powerful. So what Becca's talking about is just this last week, there was this beautiful short video, this short film that one of my clients in Sweden created. She's a filmmaker, and she was in a very toxic relationship with a narcissist. And when she first came to me a couple of years ago for a tarot reading, I had no idea she was actually filming us doing the reading. I mean, I record every reading that I do to send to the client, but she had a camera set up off to the side recording us. And then a year later, after she filed for divorce, she was finally breaking free, and she booked a reading with me, and it was like confirmation, like, I think this is supposed to be a movie. I think you're supposed to share this story. And she just released that video sharing her story of breaking free of a toxic relationship. So if you're an empath and you've been in a toxic relationship, this video is quite moving and quite powerful. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I did post it on my Instagram last night, but I will, I'm gonna share it in my SHINETRIBE sisterhood. That way you guys can access the link. I was trying to do it last night, but you know, I was staying at my parents'. It's crazy right now with Dad. I was bawling. It blew me away, and it hit home so hard. I'm so proud of her that you helped to save her. Where can you see it? Yeah, it's called Breaking Free if you look it up on YouTube, but I tried doing that. It didn't come up. The other word is like Santoniola, so that's not gonna help. I will literally just post the link for you guys in the SHINETRIBE. So if you're not in the SHINETRIBE, then be sure to go check that out. I'm a Libra too. Oh my gosh, Lexi, I think that's why we like vibe so well. All right, last card for the week. Let's do this together. Oh, such a good one. Gratitude Rampage. It says list 10 things that you're thankful for, go on a gratitude rampage. And you know, I was telling someone the other day about my Shine School course, and I was saying there's a lesson in there called Attitude of Gratitude. And if you would have told me that 5-10 years, maybe not 5 because I was doing this work, but if you would have told me that 10 years ago, I would be like, that is so effing lame. No way. Because I was such an ass and a pessimist, and always, you know, humans are hardwired to look for the flaws and the critiques and things like that. And when I learned that appreciate means to make more of, I realized that gratitude really is the key and the manifestation power of creating more abundance in your life. So if you want to allow unlimited abundance, it starts with an attitude of gratitude. It starts with saying, thank you for this $2 in my bank account. I'm so grateful for the money that's coming in. Rather than looking at your bank account and being like, oh my God, only $2, I'm never going to survive. I'm so poor, this fucking sucks. You are going to push all of that abundance away. And I know that it seems counterintuitive, but the truth is it's that gratitude and appreciation that makes more of in your life. Expecting the worst and hoping for the best. Fuck that. Believe it, so we receive it. 100%. Becca, you're on top of your game today, girlfriend. Okay, so this week, you are pure magic, so there's nothing else you need that you don't already have within. It's just a remembering of that magic that you already possess. It's kind of like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, and now I understand why. Is because the message is that we have that sparkle magic within. We don't need the shoes, we don't need Glinda, we don't need the freaking Oz. It is us, it is our choice. And so this is saying, allow that choice to come in. Say, if you're asking for abundance but saying it's never gonna come, then you're cutting off that choice that you made, and then questioning, why isn't this working for me? It's because you're the one choosing to not allow it in. And the last one for this week is go on a gratitude rampage. So I want you guys to start your list of 10 things that you're grateful for right now by sharing the top 3 things that you're grateful for right now in the comments below to allow more abundance. Remember, you know, it's so important not only to be grateful for the good stuff in our life, but it's so important that once you expand beyond that level of awareness and perception, that you start to thank the shitty things in your life, because ultimately there really is nothing bad that happens in your life. It's the perspective that you're looking at it and not searching for the silver lining. And I know that a lot of you are probably like, well, you didn't know that my mom was murdered, or you didn't know this. And I've worked with women like that. And I can tell you that there's always a blessing, even in the worst things that our mind want to say, that's horrible, nobody should go through that. There's always a blessing. Even if it's not immediate, it does come in time. So it's our own judgment that stops us from seeing those silver linings. All right, let's see. Any questions, thoughts, idea? My dogs Finn, Scooby, and Olive. I love that. I do daily reading, asking what do I need to know or learn today? That's amazing. My kids, my work, and my mental strength. That's powerful. What are you guys grateful for? Sobriety, beautiful. Do you recommend doing daily readings or once a week? I personally do a daily card pull every single morning. It's my go-to ritual to connect me with my soul, start my day off with a little bit of clarity and understanding. And that's ultimately why I created Oracle 101, which I haven't really announced yet, but if you're someone who's like, oh my God, I want to learn more about Oracle cards and self-care and how do you use your cards in your daily self-care ritual, then shoot me a message privately and I will DM you the link so you can be the first to check it out. I have just kind of been waiting. It's like kind of weird to like launch things when your dad is about to die and you've got like retreats and like there's just a lot going on, so I'm finding my balance and not overexerting myself and giving too much. Intuition, magic gals like you, lifting up others. Oh, so beautiful. My family, my sisters, being 13 years sober as of yesterday. Hell yeah, Carrie Sparkle magic. I love it, I love it, I love it. My health, family, my soul tribe, love, health, great fabulous clients, keeping my craft going, my health, heat in my home, and food on the table. Elizabeth, we did a gratitude rampage while we had no water, no electricity, we were snowed in. And I told Chris, I was like, wow, my gratitude list this week has drastically shifted. I'm thankful for freaking hot water and electricity and Wi-Fi. And those are things that we never even think about. They're just modern luxury conveniences, but most people don't live that way. And it's really important for us to kind of reality check ourselves. I love everything you guys are grateful for. Daily practice keeps us grounded. Find your routine that works for you. My damn self, hell yeah, I love that. Okay, what else? Weed, cats, and the sunshine. Girl, you know you need to be at that goddess retreat. Love, self-happiness, and family. Oh, beautiful. Grateful for the reminders of my growth. Beautiful, healthy kids. Grateful for Woo Woo Wednesday. Oh, thank you for including me in your gratitude list. Grateful for my husband, spending the day with my mom, and the new book I'm reading. What are you reading? I love it. I just picked up a book that Chris got me for my birthday last year called Psychic Witch. Amazing. It has over 100 different exercises for you to start practicing manifestation, ritual magics, like protection, clearing. Oh, it's a great book called Psychic Witch, if you guys haven't seen that. Actually, Jade, that's for you. I think you know you're supposed to be getting that. I'm grateful for you, the Shine Tribe, and my bestie. I love it. Thank you for the love. What's going on with your dad? My dad has stage 4 cancer that has ravaged his body. He's down to 100 pounds and his legs are paralyzed. It's just slowly creeping up and he's hanging on by breath and willpower and lots of morphine. So my dad is currently about to cross the Rainbow Bridge. It could be any day now. And honestly, here's me being really vulnerable with you guys. I feel like in a really weird position because my brother and I booked a trip to Colorado to go skiing for the first time and we leave on Monday. And my brother's real torn up about it, but I personally feel good about going. I've said what I need to say to Dad. I know the dynamic and relationship that we have, so I don't feel obligated to stay. Of course I want to be there for my mom and my little sister, but we're going to Colorado on Monday and I just told Dad, please last another week because it would be great for me to be here when you choose to cross over. So if you guys could just send love for whatever is best for the highest good of all involved. But really it's so weird. How do you plan your life when you don't know what's about to happen? And that's ultimately how I started living in the moment, is when my mom had that stroke in 2012 and she was paralyzed, couldn't walk, talk, anything. I didn't know if she was gonna be alive the next moment. And so it forced me to come back to the present moment. I couldn't project out. If I projected out into the future, it was only worry or scenarios that might not happen. And that's when I actually was forced into the realization that we only have this present moment. And so again, Dad going through this brings you back to the present moment because you don't know if they're gonna be here. We think that we have this sense of security, that we have our routine and every day, but one little shift in your life could throw it all off and make you realize like you aren't secure. The only security you have is being able to cope with this present moment and not checking out on it. Praying for you. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Be here now, 100%. Thank you for the divine love that flows through. Oh, thankful for the divine love that flows through me. Oh, I love that. Just ordered that book. Yes, girl. I had a feeling you needed that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I lost my mother when I was 16. It's never easy. Oh, Rita, sending you so much sparkle magic. It is no fun. And you know, sharing this conversation with so many people, I realize that a lot of people have lost their parents at a very young age. And, you know, my heart just goes out to everyone. A lot of the women that I work with have these deep-rooted traumas and pains because they've lost a parent or had, you know, not a healthy relationship with them from childhood. And, you know, it's incredible to see how the cycle continues to go from parent to child, you know, all the way down the lineage until someone wakes up consciously and says, I'm done, I'm putting an end to the suffering. And that's ultimately what Chris and I chose to do by not having kids. We are at the end of our line and we are choosing to be conscious. And well, you know, that was a wake-up call from our soul. But now that we're here, now that we're aware, you know, we're here to shift those patterns and not allow anger to keep flowing through the line. Congrats, girly. I know what a oh, you guys are so amazing. I love seeing when you guys are supporting each other, sending you love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. All right, I think if you guys don't have any more questions for me, I'm gonna get some lunch since we just got home from my parents' house. If you wanna hang out with me on Saturday for the free virtual Goddess Gathering full moon release ritual and meditation, be sure to check out the link. It's in my bio, it's in the Shine Tribe, but you definitely wanna sign up. It's not just like, oh, we'll be there Saturday. Sign up, get the Zoom link. I'll email it to you. That way you have it because we only have space for 100. And last full moon, we packed the house. So you definitely want to get in on this one. Okay, any other thoughts? Have a beautiful week. See you Saturday. Sending you love and sparkle magic. Thank you so much, guys. So if you have any other questions, thoughts, ideas that come up, feel free to DM me. I appreciate all the love and support during this time for my family. And if you want to book a one-on-one reading, you can always do that by going to brittneycarmichael.com/tarot. Also, we have one spot left at the Goddess Retreat now that we've brought on the new photographer and videographer. I'm giving her her own little bed and space that she'll be with us the whole weekend. So if you're like, I love weed, I love goddesses, and I'm ready to transform my life in the most magical, beautiful setting, 8,500 square foot mountain villa in Colorado, then this is the opportunity to connect with yourself, with your sisters, with your soul, and just to have a really kick-ass fun time. And it's interesting, when my grandmother passed, I hosted my first retreat 2 months later, and now my dad's passing and my retreat's in 2 months, and I kind of feel like, what's the deal here? Are these retreats to help me heal too? So, and I think mom will actually get to come to this one. She was my house mama at the first one. The second one she couldn't come because my dad had just had surgery to remove some of the tumors on his spine, which now have doubled in size, and it's just, it's so rapid and so fast. But I don't think he's gonna last till the end of April, so I think my mom will be joining us at the retreat, which takes up another spot, so we're down to one spot left. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love, all the support. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please tag them below and let them know where they can tune into the magic. Yes, they're to help me heal too, 100%, yeah. There's pictures from the last retreat. So Chris is always the final meditation to connect with your spirit guides. You guys, most of you probably know Chris is a hypnotist, and he does these incredible guided meditations. And when we work through the whole chakra system at the retreat. So when we get to the crown chakra, it's opening up and connecting to your spirit guides, your spirit animal, and getting that clarity on what your life purpose is. And it's interesting because I had Chris guide us through at the first retreat when my grandmother had passed. And when the experience was over, I opened my eyes and I just started bawling. And I was like, she was there, grandma was waving, she told me this and this and this. And there's a picture of me laying in my mom's lap and she's like petting my hair. And it just, you know, it was like my inner child being nurtured at that time. And so it's very healing. If there's something that is heavy on your heart, you will definitely walk away feeling lighter, and myself included, which I'm so grateful that I can facilitate that and receive it as well. All right, if you know a soul sister who would love this message, tag them below, let them know where they can tune into the magic. And I will not be live next week on Wednesday, so if you want to hang out, be sure to come to the Goddess Gathering on Saturday night. It's at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And yeah, I'm taking off the whole week while we're in Colorado. And yeah, everyone send love to my dad and make, please last till we get back from Colorado. I think it'll traumatize my brother if we were out of town while that happens. So if we can just, you know, sparkle magic love. But also we all know that the highest good of all involved is how it's gonna unfold. So just put a little request in there. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Woo Woo Wednesday. I love each and every one of you. Sending you sparkle magic. I will not be here live next Wednesday, but we will still have our podcast going out for the Elevated Life. So be sure to check that out. This week's episode, I think, was all about clearing your energy, 3 steps to clear it. for a fresh start. 3 steps for a fresh start. I don't even remember. Guys, I don't even know what day it is besides Wednesday, only because it's today and we're doing woo-woo. All right, I love you. Thank you so much. Peace out. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.